they will, because you really want. I'm really wanting teams to actually pick up more marksmen, or at least out of the meta heroes right now. But again, Ops Gaming sticking to what works, and Dian actually helping out his teammate, his Hardy, in here just to secure early advantage in the lane. You can see how much emphasis they are putting onto this Hardy.
And we can see Hanabi all alone in the bottom lane, having the chance to actually, try to get more goals, all alone, individual goal. And I'm actually surprised OBS Gaming not actually wanting to, try to gank that marksman. Probably even though they don't gank that marksman, they know that this marksman is not gonna snowball even up until mid game. Probably you have to wait until late game before this marksman will deal a lot of damage. But a fight is ongoing here. A lot of damage coming from this. Thanks to that survival of this OGDN, leaving alone with 1 HP bar.
My goodness, that was 4 members of Ops Gaming.
Pretty
already
surprising that Kagura was able to, survive the gank.
I thought for sure that because of the early rotation coming up from Ops Gaming will be enough, but
no,
it wasn't.
This Kagura has a good mobility as well. She has shields, she has crowd control, and very mobile as well.
Very mobile, as you mentioned. Let's see if that will actually give a lot of for head start for Ops Gaming. But onto the bottom, ZAPNU is actually separated here, but we do know that he's one of the best players out there. He will flicker out, but he will be chased out by the Lancelot. Unfortunately, of course, this is very early yet to actually force out the rotation.
It seems that they want to gank the ZAPNU. Unfortunately, they didn't succeed about doing so. And we can see here OBS Gaming taking in the first turtle of the game, and it looks like no steal for the side of either.
Not at all. They were far too late, and they will go for the wraparound. Here comes Jeff actually, as well as Macbeth. They want to get a kill onto Pain as well as Rebo. Unfortunately, Yelly Hayes will get out of harm's way, or say that it will be lasted by that Harley. The end is very low, but they will still get the kill onto the Hylas. Nice knock up on 2. There is going to be the shutdown on the Harley. Double kill already for the Kagura. He might go for triple kill instead. And that was so much of an overextension for Ops Gaming.
Yeah, that was a lot of kills on the side of either main. But although they had a lot of kills, you can see that the gold lead is still on the side of OBS Gaming. That is because they got the turtle.
Exactly. That's a lot of initial goal that we will get out. But I think that they shouldn't have forced out the overextensions for sure. Because if you think about it, they would have gotten a lot more as far as the goal deficit goes if they remained disciplined. But that obviously wasn't the case.
And definitely now we're actually seeing the carries of either main has just secured all their buffs, making sure that OBS Gaming won't be able to steal this. But Hanabi is all alone. This Hanabi definitely will need some backup. There might be a gank in here coming off from OBS Gaming.
Oh man, that is a good knockup, but the time journey will help Ops Gaming to really still put it through. Yelly Hayes is quite in trouble. He will activate ultimate right now. I think there will be darkness as well activated. Ops Gaming, and this means that they would just snowball out of control. 4 members, just like the previous, just like the start of the game. Always aggressive ZAPNU.
Oh my goodness! ZAPNU actually wanted to steal the trap. Unfortunately, it wasn't successful, but it doesn't matter. Right now, we can see the pressure is coming from the side of OBS Gaming, taking down tier 1 turret on the top lane of either main.
YOLO onto the mid lane, actually just slowing down Rebo. There is going to be the pullback. But of course, the rest of either main will help him out. No more further aggression coming out from Ops Gaming this time.
Yes, and the second turtle is now up, currently being contested by both of the teams. Looks like a fight will happen in here.
It will definitely happen this time. Akayo actually jumping in forward. There's a jump in as well from ZAPNU. The ultimate activated, but the time journey will be there as well. Turtle will be slain on the hands of Aether Main this time, but they might lose heroes right here. There is going to be a kill on the Diggy though. First kill from Aether Main, but there is a rebuttal. Akai is down for the count. Diggy slowing down UG. UG already far forward, and far backwards, I mean, and they will get out, but look at the snipe. The ambush from the Lancelot taking out the Kushan that ZAPNU down for the count.
There was so much burst damage coming out from that, Lancelot all alone, but we saw that a while ago. It seems Hanabi isn't joining any of the clashes right now. 0-0-0 score for that Hanabi. It seems that either main wants to put this in a late game.
Yeah.
Because they pick a Marksman, we know that Marksman will pretty much be helpful on late games. Macbeth here is solo finding a right,
that is in the turn, giving him it. There's the connection from Coco. Coco will take down that Harley and end his streak. And even get the
And the kill went into Hanabi, allowing that Hanabi to just basically get more goals, try to farm as as soon as possible, so that she can be very helpful for the side of Aether main. But now we'll have to see. It seems this Lancelot will have to hide under turret. Pain being crowd controlled. Time bomb not connecting.
yeah.
No.
Fortunately. But then again, this is like we expected. Very close and intense match between both of these teams, the top teams of their respective clans or their guilds.
Definitely,
or their
and
overall
it
team.
looks like something is happening here
onto
on
the top.
lane.
There's the end, there's the rest, there's the knock up onto 2, but they have damage. Yes, they do. Helgert will get the kill. Reba as well in trouble. Roy's pathway activated, but he will not be able to escape. We're taking out 2 from the side of Aether main and might be even transitioning into this bottom lane with ZAPNU as well as YOLO. Actually, YOLO wing here. Yes, there's the LEAs with the activation of the ultimate. Pain in trouble from ZAPNU. ZAPNU will chase him down. Gusion will take him out. YOLO with the slow onto Akai. Akai will actually jump forward, but there will be a counter rebuttal from ZAPNU, just dealing the damage. YOLO is here. They're actually tagging the turret for a little bit, but there comes the end. The skirmish has been far too long that the rest of the members of Ops Gaming are actually here already. The turret will be taken out, as well as a little bit of pressure onto the top.
Definitely a lot of pressure coming from OBS Gaming. Just 7 minutes game time. You can see here almost all of the creeps, especially on the top lane and the bottom lane, are going from the base of OBS Gaming towards the base of Aether main. Now, level 1 Lord is up right now. We can see here a lot of gold advantage on the side of OBS Gaming as well. And it seems a pressure here will come from OBS Gaming here in the middle lane. And anytime soon, this turret in the middle lane is gonna go down.
And it will go down. This Ops Gaming squad, performance squad that they always employ, has been successful so far with 11 kills to 7 of Aether main. If you discount their overextension in the early stages of the game, this has been perfect for Ops
And
Gaming.
definitely Coco here
Oh, there's
has to
the Ghost
back away,
pathway.
but ultimate is available here from
Oh, no.
Hylas.
Hylas the activator of the Lord's pathway, but of course the Helgert will snipe one out. That's actually Hanabi down for the count. Yeli Haze will actually here baiting all the time journey. Time journey already activated, and Yeli Haze yet to use his ultimate. The Wind Dance still available for Aetherman this time, but because of the man advantage that they do have for 10 some more seconds, they will actually try to take down the Lord. But this time Yeli Haze looking for a contest here around the Lord area. There comes a jump from Yeli Haze. The Lancelot activating the third rose, but there is going to be Gusion taking down the Kagura already up. Now ZAPNU actually chasing them down. The silence of the rebound. Yeli Haze trying to save his teammates, activating his ultimate as well. The Wind Dance already committed, and there is no kill going for Aether main so far. ZAPNU though very low, will chase down by Yeli Haze, but this might be a bait as Yeli Haze is low, very low. Glorious pathway activated, but it will not be used offensively. Super defensively, but will not be enough though, as the kill will still be there. What a play by Gusion.
And definitely we saw there a while ago, Lancelot was actually zoned out by the Grok on the side of OBS Gaming, not allowing that Lancelot to do burst damage for OBS Gaming, allowing OBS Gaming to actually contest this Lord area. And I think it's going to be too late for Aether main to actually try to steal that Lord. Sorry, Yuji, using that Kagura right now.
Unfortunately, yeah. They don't have the resources to even take them out. And Ops Gaming, even though they were very low in health, they just went straight to the Lord when they could have backed down and just healed up for a bit, because they know that there is just a little bit of timing before the members of Aetherman actually respawn.
And it's very risky in case that Kagura tried to steal that Lord. You can see here no turrets down on the side yet of OBS Gaming, and we have here few turrets remaining on the side of Aether main. Definitely they're feeling the pressure right now with ZAPNU in here.
Man, we actually lost our visual.
There we go. ZAPNU, as I was mentioning a while ago, was pushing there on the bottom lane. Split push here. We can see top lane. There we see the Lord. Bottom lane, it is ZAPNU and the rest of the members of OBS Gaming. It looks like Yeli is going to be caught out here with a second kill coming out from that Diggy. At the same time, this Helgert is doing some push, but it was an overextend from that Jeffrey Kitty.
But he did make enough space for the rest of his members to actually take down the bottom tier 3 turret. Here comes the end. Actually, look at the time journey. Very timely from Ops Gaming to stop the aggression from Aether Main because they can't control them with any disables. Dian, the Grok, very tanky and very courageous as well. They will be chased down by Aether Main and they will not chase any further as they don't have any vision of the other members of Ops Gaming.
Definitely, if Aether Main really wants to win this game, they have to make it up to the late game because that is where Hanabi is going to be very useful, doing burst damage just there on the back lane. And let's look at the itemization in here. Look at that. The triple retribution on the side of OBS Gaming. So definitely we understand how they snowballed.
Yeah, up to all that thought, as ZAPNU will be forced out. Well, he is very mobile for sure.
Yeah,
and again, it's always just attracting the members of Aether Main to commit to him, while the rest of his teammates will just take out the tier 2 into the mid lane. It will be taken out already because of the items and the damage that Ops Gaming does have right now. And here comes Dian actually being very far forward under the turrets and under the members of Aether Main. He will survive for a bit. Will he be supported? Here comes Skelly. He's actually jumping forward. But again, they were baited out. The Righteous Glory, the Glorious Pathway activated to help Ellie Hayes, but it will not be enough. He will get out. The time journey activated once again. Ops Gaming will be safe. I don't know why, I don't know how, but they just survive every onslaught that Aether Main does.
This is because a member of OBS Gaming now has an item that will not allow or lessen the amount of heal or lifesteal that the Aether Main members can actually have. So there we go. Still, again, it has to be late game, but it's only 12-minute game time before we can, actually see this Hanabi burst so much damage. Right now, it's not helping that much, and pretty much OBS Gaming is doing a good job in terms of zoning out the rest of the carries of Aether Main.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty positive that Ops Gaming identified that flaw in the side of Aether Main. They're keeping up the pressure, always making sure that they're right up the faces of Aether Main, not giving him any space to farm, and really controlling this Hanabi who's 1-1-1, level 12 only.
This Jeff Cutie Forever has been known to be a really good, side laner wherein it will just confuse all the opponents. Oh, and it looks like a fight is gonna happen in here. Nope, they're basically poking each other. But look at that. 9 seconds from now, level 2 Lord is gonna go up anytime soon.
Here comes the jump from the Akai. They identified where ZAPNU is and they got the damage. And what a perfect initiation there from the Akai, activating the Wind Dance when ZAPNU was near a wall. That's why it's always pushing him against the wall. Also, that red results to a chain of stuns onto ZAPNU, and ZAPNU can't even get out.
And there we go. Right now, we can see here Aether Main, it appears they're trying to, step up a little bit more. That kill from on that ZAPNU all alone was allowed them to actually regain map control somehow, at least for their jungle area. And it looks like finally one turret down on the side of OBS Gaming here on the bottom lane.
Yeah, the first tower, Kane will actually take it as Lancelot, even hiding behind the bushes. This is a respawn already for Gushon this time. But
definitely, they also have to clear the lane on the
bottom
bottom lane.
No, they catch up Yelly Hayes this time. A very tanky target, but he's being slowed down, being pulled back as well. But trying to jump out away. Here comes Dian actually with the crowd control. It will not be enough as I will take him out. Ultimate activated as well. Jeff Cutie Forever has to run away, but he will not be able to do so. Another extension from Ops Gaming for sure. That they will be punished for 2 heroes. This is 5 versus 3. Ops Gaming, they definitely don't have the advantage this time. And look at that Pac-Man even showing himself. It actually means that he will finish. ZAPNU though,
in the middle
push. Will not be enough though. ZAPNU, no! There's just so much damage.
Decision, but thanks to the mobility of that Gushon, he is able to escape this Akai.
2-man knockup from YOLO. This time, he's against 3. 1 versus 3. You know that the numbers will not be in his favor. ZAPNU though wants to punish Yelly Hayes. He does have the damage, but can he finish this off? I think Yelly Hayes is just making the space for the rest of his team to actually take out the level 2 Lord. ZAPNU still dealing damage. ZAPNU still dealing with him. There is going to be the ultimate activated. The Lord already taken out, and ZAPNU is quite in trouble. He might have taken out 1, but he already exchanged his life.
That was so intense,
goodness.
Wolf. Now we can see here Aether Main showing some power. They want to come back in here. They're catching up in terms of gold. 5k gold lead now in favor of OBS Gaming. A while ago it was a large difference, but now they even took this level 2 Lord.
Also,
Seems as we're going to the late game
it
already.
is Hanabi. Of
Hanabi,
course, it's
definitely.
gonna be Hanabi time pretty soon. Let's see if it will be effective though, as we have yet to see a, a, dis- a disciplined 5-man takeout from Ops
Definitely.
Gaming. I think if they do team fight, they have legit contention versus Aether Main, but we're about to see. I think
Hanabi, though, will have to be very careful on the ganks coming up from the assassins available on the side of OBS Gaming. They have a Hellcurt, they have a Jushan, and we have a pause request. We just
maybe if Ops Gaming were able to split the composition of Aether Main, maybe they can go for those TP
and
tower dives.
yes, here we go. We're back in a game of Aether Main versus OBS Gaming. We can see here the itemization. I think one more item. This Hanabi is gonna lock her items in, and there we go. It looks like they're gonna take this tier 1 turret in the middle lane of OBS Gaming. Meanwhile, on the top lane, it looks like there is a 2 versus 1.
Two
Jeff
versus
for
one.
Kitty Forever is not gonna back away in there.
My
Too much
goodness.
damage coming out from the marksman Hanabi all alone.
Yeah, but he stayed for too long for sure. I think he was just trying to show out the minion wave. Unfortunately, of course, he was punished by the mobility that the Aether Main squad has right now, and they might be able to single out once more. And there is going to be a pause. I think will be Tuesday, and wow, all right. For the Filipino fans out there, of course, we have a holiday tomorrow, so you can play a lot. But back to the game we go. Yelly Haze against the end. There's the glorious pathway activated for the rest of Aether Main to close in onto Ops Gaming. But Ops Gaming said, you committed the ultimate, let's back out, let's disengage. We will have the advantage on the next skirmish. That could happen, but they aren't doing so. They actually activated the time journey this time to help the end get out. Vark is activated as well as Aether Main. They are collapsing back, disengaging back. And Ops Gaming, surely they're feeling the power that Aether Main already has got right now. As far as gold lead goes, it's on the side of Aether Main this time, 58k. You also have to take note the tier 3 turret taken out top. Tier 2 was next for the mid lane, with Hanabi getting the last hit.
Yeah,
This
we can
is-
see Hanabi's Forbidden Jutsu Higanbana is doing a lot
Oh, that's one
of
of the-
AoE damage for OBS Gaming, and it appears, we don't know if Jeffrey Kitty Forever using this Hellguard is gonna back away or basically just do a segue push there on the top lane.
Looks like he will just hide around bushes. And
Yep.
the tier 3 turret taken up top. There is gonna be an ambush here, ready for Aether Main, but Ops Gaming knew the better. They will not overly commit on that
we
one.
can see one member of Aether Gaming just there in a base waiting. I think he knows, he could sense it, he could feel it. Probably one member of OBS Gaming is gonna do a segue push somewhere here in the lane. This
Yeah.
Lancelot is just there on the base waiting for
Oh,
the Hellcard.
ZAPNU! He might be able to kill Hanabi, but Hanabi at this rate is very tanky right now. It's not an easy target already for ZAPNU. Aether Main
And-
really wanted to control this Lord area, and Ops
Yep.
Gaming wanted to contest. No one being successful just yet. Another pause, unfortunately, guys. To be
I really
patient.
like that, ultimate.
Okay, we
Mhm.
head back to the game right now.
Finally! Okay.
Well, those who are fans of ZAPNU, you're gonna have to raise your hand, give him the energy, because right now Ops Gaming are definitely feeling a lot of pressure right now. Aether Main on the advantage with, I mean, the turrets are evened out, but it feels like the gold is still on the side of Aether
Yeah.
Main, and you can feel the momentum also shifted at the side of Aether Main.
Yes, for both of the teams, 2 turrets left on their side, but it is a question. It appears Aether Main is going for the level 3 Lord already. Of course, this Hanabi is gonna dish out a lot of damage already.
It's gonna be quick.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely quick, and it looks like OBS Gaming is not gonna contest it in any way.
There
There
you
we
go.
go.
The quickness, as we've mentioned.
Yep.
The Lord, of course, the level 3 Lord in the favor of Aether Main. And this means that they do have so much firepower this time. Unfortunately, not the best spawn for this Lord, as it will be onto the top lane. Again, the turret's already pushed out onto the top. But this is still advantage in favor of Aether Main nonetheless.
Yeah.
Ops Gaming, how can they defend? It's gonna be really hard for them.
Look at that. Gold lead is now on the side of Aether Gaming as
6K.
well as the kills. And
Yes,
by the
that's
way,
true.
guys, we all know that there is a guest point in game. So in case there is a 1-1, we asked the developers of Moonton who's gonna win in the guest coin. It's going to be the team who has the most number of kills. So for some reason, the kills will somehow matter on this tournament for just the guest coins in game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, anyways, we do have so much firepower from Aether Main. They do
there.
want the Lord. And precast all of their buffs right now. ZAPNU will have to get out. Yeti is actually activating the ultimate after the jump, securing the tier 3 turret onto the mid. One more ultimate for themselves, but they will still take out the Grok very easily. Look at the damage coming out from Aether Main. They're just shredding apart Ops Gaming right now. They are already taking out 2. Might even find more. YOLO very low, but they will take out the core. That was a very long pause, but Aether Main showing dominance on the late game.
Yup. That is,
Wow.
I think that is the plan of Team Aether Main. They have a
The Saber will be able to take out the Roger for sure. I mean, the early stages of the game, yes, because Saber is quite mobile, can be the assassin that they needed. Let's see if that will be enough for the late game. As we are just waiting for the... We do have the game right now already. ZAPNU onto the bottom. We are the blue team of Gaming. Their main will just have to look for a good head start in this game. ZAPNU already spotted out by Yellow Haze this time.
Yelly Haze.
Yelly Haze. I'm sorry. Let's show. But here comes the end. Actually, with the counter bottle. They're only level 2 so far, so they don't have enough skills just yet to take out one another.
Yep. Still early game time. Not much damage, not much sustainability as well. Basically, everyone's passive right now.
Yeah,
Trying to just basically poke each, heroes in their lanes.
Lancelot not starting in the mid lane. It's actually the Kagura. It's actually rotating down bottom already. This is a 3 versus 2 situation versus the Cho as well as the Saber. Not gonna be easy at all for Ops Gaming. Pain will actually try to backstab. This is a complete reverse 3 versus 2 up top or 3 versus 3 down bottom. Let's see if anyone can get any kills out of this. Pain already in so much trouble as it's already at half health. But they will back down. Ops Gaming will not even contest. Fortunately for Aether Main, the turtle is actually on their side this time, but Pacbet will just contest them. Kagura actually jumping it forward. There's a wall from the Grok, so Pacbet might not be able to back down, but YOLO is here to help him out. The jump in from Pacbet. Pain is down for the count. The Grok already down for the count. Will there be a counter from Coco? Pacbet is already out of the way, but Kushan, of course, very mobile. Gets in the face, and he would delete that hero for the counter rebuttal.
Yes, Kagura actually just showed there a very good, play on that mage. But meanwhile, let's see what is happening in this game right now. Dian actually forced to back away in the particular fight. At the same time, here in the middle lane, we can see here ZAPNU in the middle lane. Will he be ganked? But, he decided to just back away. 3 members from Aether Main trying to chase him down, trying to track him down to, probably, let's not have this ZAPNU using this Lancelot snowball as much as possible.
Well, while that's happening, while the kill happened onto the top lane, actually the Akai secured the turtle for Ops Gaming. That means that they have a slight gold advantage over Aether Main this time. Because Aether Main, they did get 2 kills out of that. This means that can equalize in terms of gold, but a little bit of gold here for Ops Gaming, just around 300. DN actually spotted. ZAPNU very low. Becomes the aggression from Yelly Haze, but the ultimate activated for DN. Of course, the wind dance proving to be so much. There is a jump in from DN, and they will be able to secure their ZAPNU.
Yes, meanwhile, on the top lane, Coco using this Hanabi will be able to push, but no, he was able to actually absorb that second skill coming from Diggy. But looking at the marksman all alone, we can see here so far 2 assists by that Hanabi all alone, giving him but...
Hold the thought as they will go to Pacman this time. Wrapping around, Pacman actually jumping forward through the base of Aether Main. This gives him a little bit of space and also damage, so much damage dealt. So this will dissuade Aether Main from pushing through, as well as Dian helping Pacman this time. And actually, even after the rotations from Aether Main, they will not get anything out of it. Ops Gaming will see another day, of course, more space for
Yes.
Jeff Kitty forever.
Yes, I'm really liking the microplay being performed here by Pakbet using this Kagura. But of course, it's going to be a team effort that will count more in this, in this battle. And then again, the second turtle, guys, is now up so far, currently being contested by OBS Gaming. The question is, who's gonna get this so that they can get more gold on their side?
They want to fight. Elias is here. He finds Dian, but Dian, of course, very tanky target. Not much damage from either main this time, as Ops Gaming just taking the turtle this time, down at 20% health. Here comes Dian actually being knocked up, but the turtle will be slain. Last hit by that Saber, so it will be on the hands of either main. Look at the lockdown from Dian, but no damage onto Rebo. Rebo, can he get out? There is going to be the pullback. The time journey activated as well. Saber down for the count. Yelly Hayes, he's actually dealing the damage, but Dushan will be the one to close it. The one out. 2 down already on the side of Ops Gaming. Make that 3 as they take out the Akai. Now Pakbet in trouble. The Dig is just slowing them down, but he does not deal any damage at all. Yelly Hayes very much low in terms of health, but Pakbet will not be able to close this one out. Yuji is there for the close out. The cushion ever so mobile. He will be able to close out the game.
A lot of gold just went in on the hands of either main, just a particular fight. But look at that. Hanabi didn't even have to join. He was just there doing a 1v1 between the Roger on the top lane. And well, of course, given that this either main has a lot of more goals right now, of course, we're gonna see as Noble in here for all of the teams, not just one member of the team. But at the same time, OBS Gaming is basically just pressured right now to catch up in terms of gold and gears.
That's true. Big problem was they lost a lot of members, and they even lost the turtle. I mean, they dealt the damage on the turtle, but the last hit was there for either main.
And they lost another turret in the middle lane as well. While another turret there on the top lane
here
as
comes
well.
Dian with the ultimate. Unfortunately, the Pain Croc actually he will be able to survive. No damage whatsoever from Ops Gaming. And even after the control from the ultimate of the Akai, it will not be enough.
And good timing there on backing away
Yuji,
of either main, but Yuji...
The ambush and the damage! Pakbet gets out. Here comes Pain as well. Wants to go for another set of stuns. Will not be able to do so as the members of Ops Gaming are actually here. Cho will actually dive the 2-1 knockup. Not on Pakbet though, as Pakbet will just dash out, and it might be too much for either main. There is the punish on the Croc. Croc is down for the count. Either main, this time they have the overextensions versus Ops Gaming.
I'm really liking the macro play of either main in here. We just saw their position was really so good that they are able to actually corner the members of OBS Gaming. And there we go, another kill by Saber right over there on their bottom lane, killing that Lancelot there, so allowing them to snowball some more goals. 4k gold lead on the hands of either main this time.
On to the top, I think there's a little bit of aggression, not a little bit, actually there's a lot. There is gonna be just poke damage, but here comes the rest of either main. The damage onto the end, the tank, but he's already at 50% health at this moment. Either main will not push through. They're under the Ops Gaming are under the protection of their tier 2 turret. And either main, they're just looking out to push this lane out. They are actually wrapping around completely against the members of Ops Gaming. Ops Gaming will run away from the members of either main. Actually, Jeff Kitty forever trying to dish out the damage. He's farming for quite some time at this game, but is not converting to any objectives for his team. Well, it's quite still too early.
Oh my goodness, this ultimate coming out from this Hanabi, the Forbidden Jutsu Higabata, doing a lot of AoE damage for the side of Air Main. It looks like anytime soon, the turrets, here the turrets of OBS Gaming is gonna go down. Wolf, look at that. No turrets down yet on the side of either main, and this is their opportunity to actually start over the level 1 Lord, while the other members of either main actually zoning out OBS Gaming.
Just look at the damage from Coco even onto the Lord, but this time Aetherman will not fully commit as they will go for Dian. This time, nice wall there by the Croc, and even knocking up Dian. This time 50% already for this stack. Will have to back down right now as the members of Aetherman are also closing in. We'll go just to take out the neutral creep right there.
It shows right now, definitely map control is on the hands of either main. They really want to, commit in this Coco, working on that level 1 Lord right now, while the other members cutting the creeps at the same time, zoning out the members. Whoa, so much damage coming out from the cushion all alone. We can see creeps are flowing from the base of either main towards the core of OBS Gaming.
And now they're taking the Lord. This is a definite advantage. This is a definite opening for them. And here comes Akai. The Tuma Nug up as well, but Akai is already very low, and they will collapse on him. They will take him out. And the Lord is actually 20% health there. Double kill from the Hanabi at this moment. But the Lord will be slain by the Gushan. So the aggression from Obs Gaming, the sneak for the Lord is not gonna be successful as 4 men are taken
you
out.
know what, Wolf? I think either main is really, they really know this strategy wherein you have a marksman in your lineup. But while OBS Gaming adjusting to the gameplay or the game style, oh wow, they just formed a
Wow, that was a good formation.
That was really a good formation.
Wow,
I
that
feel
was
like I want a
something.
screenshot. Look at that. Look
Therefore,
at that. It's so amazing.
wow, okay. They know that they have the advantage. They're positioning themselves in a very classy,
Really
very
cool.
swaggy way.
Definitely.
Lining
and
up
at the
as
same
5.
time, Wolf, level 1 Lord, level 2 Lord, or
Yeah, level 1 Lord.
I lost count. Everything is so intense in the game, but the Lord is here on the top lane, taking down the tier 2 turret of OBS Gaming. Definitely pressure here is being felt by OBS Gaming.
They will try to contest this Lord. 60% health, make it 40. And it feels like either main are actually completely, I don't know, leaving their Lord up to the top. Though there's an argument where teams are actually putting more emphasis on this level 2 Lord, because the level 1 Lord is quite underwhelming as compared to the second one. That it's not at all worth it to actually commit on defending it.
Still though, because every time you kill a Lord, your creeps on your lanes go
Exactly.
stronger and stronger.
Oh,
but there we
yeah.
go. A
There is
diamond here.
LEAs with the knock up onto 2, and they're actually diving this one. They're between the core as well as the tier 3 turret, and they're actually making a lot of good space, but it will be punished heavily by Obs Gaming. Already one down for either main. This time this is a 5v4 situation, but the turret has already been taken out by the rest of either main. This Hanabi is wrecking through the members of Obs Gaming. So much damage
I
potential.
could really sense it so far. Either main has, did a lot of research in terms of play style. They have because we can see, just on that. I have to hold on to that thought.
That thought as DL will actually take a 1, but he will be punished. Here comes the aggression from UG, but he might be traded out as well. They will end up the streak of the Gushan and a double kill for Kagura already. That is quite a misplay from either main. Really. Big mistake, big overextension on their side. They will have to be conservative right now, but I say that they will still try to take out Pakbet. Pakbet already out, and he will get out of the fray.
Well, still though, a lot of difference here in terms of gold, but we have here Repo has to go back, and even though
my goodness.
The situation has turned around. It was a 2 versus 1, of course. That Lancelot will not be able to sustain the damage.
Saber as well as they were able to punish ZAPNU. ZAPNU at this rate is not at all great. 0-4-3, only level 12, 6-5 in terms of net worth. He's not having a great time.
Probably it's tilted already.
Probably, we don't know.
We can see here, well, execution of either main macro play is just really so good. But although I can see really good micro play here on the Kagura, this Pakbet is currently using. But then again, level 2 Lord, it seems, is gonna go up anytime soon. And it's 38 seconds from now. So far, map control is on the hands of Aether Gaming as well. Pressure is being felt by OBS Gaming. So guys, just cheer to your. I'm pretty sure a lot of OBS fans are still in here, probably trying to cheer up their team.
The favorite team right now. Well, it's gonna be pretty hard for fans of Obs Gaming right now. Look at this. Yelia is being very aggressive, jumping it forwards, taking up 2, but he's creating enough chaos for the rest of Aether to actually take down his turn. Look at the ZAPNU just taking so much damage. Very squishy as of this moment, even with the Lancelot. Really mobile, but not gonna be enough. They will knock up JQD forever this time, and here comes the aggression from the rest of Aether main. Able to take out the tier 3 tower out of mid lane, and will just back out completely this time. They will just apply the pressure. Yes, there is gonna be the time journey activated, but Coco very low. Will they be able to catch him up? No. Kagura will be taken out. Gusha will take out the Akai as well, and even the Digi at this moment. And there will be a triple kill for the Nabi, even able to take out Roger, and that is a complete wipeout. I'm even losing my voice at this moment.
Yes, and look at that. They are teleporting just right on the base. They let the Crips let alone to do the work in taking down the core of Team OBS Gaming. And it is a 2-0 score for the match between OBS Gaming versus Aether main on this round.
Wow.
on this round robin match. There we go. We can see the MVP going on that cushion, but I guess I